Welcome to Storytime with Sonia. This story is called What Happened to Kathy. So Ava and Jennifer started knocking on the neighbors' door and ringing their bell. Some was home, others weren't. They asked the neighbors if they had seen their friend. The neighbors responded no. Some days went by. They still haven't seen or heard from Kathy. Then a reporter named Miss Lou heard about a young lady missing from her apartment while asking a neighbor for ice. She goes and asks the neighbors who last seen Kathy what happened after she got the ice. So the reporter and Ava and Jennifer all went to the neighbor's house. This time it's him and his oldest son. There he told Miss Lou that exactly what he told Ava and Jennifer, that Kathy rang his bell. He was getting the kids ready for bed and trying to get the baby to sleep. He gave her the ice and then she left. The young boy said that Kathy was trying to come on to him. Ava stood up and said, "That's a damn lie." Her and Jennifer said, "Our friend isn't like that. Kathy's very shy. She would never come on to anyone." The reporter said that's all for now and began to pack her things and leave. Ava and Jennifer started to hand out flyers asking if anyone seen their friend. The young investigator named Shah said that if he found out anything that he would let them know. Ava and Jennifer had a suspicion that the young boy had something to do with Kathy missing, so they go to the authorities and ask them to look into the young boys. The authorities was already looking into the young boy. They had him under investigation, and after a few months, the case took a turn. There was a neighbor named Zoe who seen everything. She contacted the authorities and told them she had information on Kathy. The young investigator, Ava and Jennifer, went to question Zoe, the neighbor. They rang her bell and she let them in. "Please have a seat," she said. "Take a seat. Would you like something to drink or cannoli?" "No, thank you," they all said in unison. The investigator said, "My name is Shai and these are Kathy's friends, Ava and Jennifer." Zoe said, "Pleased to meet you all." Then she said, on the night that Kathy asked the neighbor, Mr. Rogers, for ice, she seen when Kathy left the apartment and was headed back to her place when the young boy made a pass at her. She then said that Kathy rejected the young boy and he began to strangle Kathy. Investigator Shah asked Zoe, "Why haven't you come forward with this information?" Zoe said because she was frightened that if he knew, he would hurt her. She said that she looked through the door. The door was halfway closed, but she had opened it so he wouldn't notice her. Investigator Shah told Zoe that they could have locked her up for withholding information. But since you came forward, we're just going to arrest Jeff. And thank you. They leave Zoe's apartment and go to Mr. Rogers' apartment to arrest his son, Jeff. Jeff is given life for the murder and strangulation. Kathy, they finally was able to lay Kathy to rest. Ava and Jennifer will always remember their best friend, the three angels. So that was a story about Kathy being strangled. She had went to get, it was actually a girls' night. So she didn't have ice. And she had went to ask her next door neighbor, Mr. Roger, who was a single father. He had an older son and two other kids, which was a little baby. She had asked him for ice. But when the father went to put the baby to sleep, the son went and made a pass at her after she was leaving. But he thought nobody seen. So inside of their hallway to her apartment, he wound up strangling and killing her. But the old lady, Miss Zoe, she was looking out her door and she's wound up seeing him strangle Kathy. But her friends Ava and Jennifer was actually going around looking for her and trying to find out what happened to her, like why she didn't come back, in time for, to finish their girl night just after asking for ice. So I'd like to thank you for listening to Sonia's Storytime. Please give it a 5-star review on speakers, iHeartRadio, Spotify, wherever you listen to your podcast at. Please share. You can comment on here or at sv766752@gmail.com. You can go to my website, http://podcasters.com/wordpresser.com, www.wavio. Use promo code Sonia, www.instacart156. If you'd like to buy me a coffee, you can buy me a coffee. You can follow me at son.ia9795 Instagram, Sonia Santiago Twitter, Sonia Santiago Facebook, Sonia Santiago Pinterest, Sonia Santiago YouTube. And have a blessed night.